Are you tired of dying on extreme planets? Because your jetpack stops working? Or while trying to get some whispering eggs? Not to even mention those annoying sentinels. Well, today is your lucky day, as I have just the guide for you. What's cooking, everybody? It's Door, and in this guide we will be taking a closer look at upgrading your Exosuit and Jetpack. Now, if you want to know how to expand your Exosuit's inventory slots, I've got a short separate video explaining how to do this, which I'll link in the description down below. In this guide we will be going over the different types of tech, where and how to find SClass upgrades, as well as taking a closer look at the adjacency bonuses. So our first stop will be Iteration Selene at the Anomaly. Iteration Selene sells Exosuit upgrades for nanites. To be able to buy all upgrades Selene has available, you'll need 3760 nanites. I'll also link a guide on earning a lot of nanites in the description down below. So once you've unlocked all tech, it's time to install them. First you want to place your hazard protection in the top row and your life support and jetpack right here. Install the shield ladders next to the hazard protection. Shield ladders will increase your hazard protection battery with 20%. Next, install your aeration membrane right next to it. This will extend your underwater breathing abilities with 33%. These three items are now highlighted, indicating that they have an adjacency bonus. Install the thermic layer right below the hazard protection to add 20% resistance to cold weather. Below this, add the coolant network to also add 20% heat resistance. Install the toxic suppressor for 20% toxic resistance. Do this 2 slots apart from your thermic layer, as we will fill up the gaps with upgrade modules in a bit. Underneath the toxic suppressor you want to install the last shield upgrade, the radiation deflector, for 20% radiation resistance. So that's all the shield upgrade basics. Now onto the jetpack. Place the rocket boots just below the jetpack. Rocket boots allow you to jump by quickly double tapping the jetpack button. Now you want to place your neural stimulator right here. The neural stimulator adds 20% fuel and a 10% faster recharge to your jetpack, as well as 10% sprint distance and 20% sprint recovery. Add the airburst engine 2 slots above it to be able to recharge your jetpack while airborne. For the last jetpack upgrade you want to switch to your technology slots. Add the efficient water jets to the top left slots to improve fuel efficiency while using your jetpack underwater. Next, add the oxygen rerouter to the technology slots to receive the possibility to harvest oxygen from your life support systems when underwater. And lastly, add the oxygen recycler to the bottom right corner to increase your life support tanks with 10%. So when you've installed everything correctly, your general inventory should look like this and your technology like this. Now it's time to get some SClass upgrades. The best place to look for these is on the space station in a rich system. I'll also add the glyphs for the stations I'm using on screen. Just walk up to the Exosuit Technology Merchant and check the upgrades it has available. So as you can tell, I can buy an S-Class movement module for 533 nanites. This amount can vary per upgrade. Buy it and check the rest of the stock. At this station you can also buy an S-Class shield module, a cold protection module and a toxic protection module. Buy them all and return to your ship. Get in and out of it to create an autosave and reload it. When you're back in, return to the technology merchant to see it has been restocked. Repeat this until you have 6 movement modules, 6 shield modules, 1 cold protection and 1 toxic protection module. Now it's time to find some upgrades for the remaining tech. Again, you can head to the glyphs on screen or find your own system. While I'm going towards the technology merchant, I want to ask you to please leave a like and or a comment if you found this video helpful in any way. And don't forget to subscribe to be informed on all things No Man's Sky, from beginner's guides to amazing starships and anything in between. This system has S-Class modules for your underwater protection, radiation protection, thermal protection and for your life support systems. Buy them all and once again head to your ship to reload. Repeat until you have 6 life support modules and 1 of each of the specific environmental hazards. Now it's time to install your just bought upgrades. Install 3 of your life support modules around your life support system in your general inventory. Install the remaining 3 around your oxygen recycler in your technology slots. Install 3 of the movement upgrade modules around your airburst engine in your general inventory. And the remaining 3 around your efficient water jets in your tech slots. Install 3 of your general shield upgrades in a straight line from the top right corner. And the remaining ones around the oxygen rerouter in your technology inventory, leaving 2 empty slots which will fill up in a little bit. Now you just want to put your remaining specific environmental protection modules next to their matching counterparts. And finally, add your underwater module next to the aeration membrane. Your exosuit's inventory should look a lot like this. Now you want to install the remaining technology into the empty slots. The hazmat gauntlet allows you to handle hazardous substances safely as well as harvest certain flora. The personal refiner is a refiner for your exosuit. It requires to be fueled and isn't the best refiner per se, but can come in handy when you need to refine something quick on the go. The Artemis translator is a handy tool that translates one word in a sentence you do not know. The Superior translator does the same for 2 words. The Simple translator for 1 word. And the Advanced translator for 3 words. Placing them like this will translate a total of 7 words for you. Very handy when retrieving blueprints from facilities. Finally, you can install the Remembrance and the Starseed in your remaining technology slots. These both add extra lives. You will need to complete the Atlas Path side quest in order to be able to install them though. Link to that is also in the description down below. Your inventory should now look a lot like this, with 16 free remaining slots. To get the absolute most out of your exosuit, you may want to swap some technology upgrades out. For instance, I have a lot of sprint recovery upgrades, but not many jetpack recovery. Just go to the technology vendor and buy a new one. Install it and compare the stats to the technology modules already installed. Uninstall the one you want to get rid of and replace it. Do this until you are happy with the results. Alternatively, you could also buff it up even further by acquiring SClass technology or by adding more modules for specific environmental protections, as you can add up to 3 of them. Install them like this to get the most out of your protection systems. I myself prefer the other setup, as now you only have 6 empty slots in your inventory, but it might be worth installing only the toxic protection, for example, if your home base is on a toxic planet. Or free up some space by not installing the translators, especially when they lose their purpose in the late game if you've learned all words. And that was all for this video. I hope it's been useful to you and you can now safely traverse the beautiful universe No Man's Sky has to offer. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for making it this far into the video. If you liked it, make sure to leave a thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below. If you really did, please subscribe. And if not, well, I hope I get to convince you in the next video.